Hello, hello, hello. How are you all? Hello. Are you guys out there? How are you all doing? Yes, yes, yes. We are here to get some more tea on this. I know you guys probably seen the post and the news circulating regarding the Nethia leaks. Yes. So Nene leaks has finally filed a lawsuit against Bravo and, of course, all other parties involved, claiming that there was some racism, racial slurs being used while she was, um, she was a cast in the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And you guys know, like, Nene has been on the Real Housewives for a very long time. She's actually one of the OGs. So looks like she's finally did it. Okay, because you guys remember the video that we did, I believe Monday, we did a live video and we talked about this and we said, Nene, because she has been going around saying she's blacklisted. And, she also said that over on her Instagram, she's made just kind of like a post saying support Black women. So she finally has really made it happen. It looks like she was working on it, like she was working in the background, really making things happen. And, even with her post, I did expect that something was going to happen, that she was probably doing some work behind the scenes. Because, with her some of the posts that, that she would post in the tweets, I felt like she was definitely going to unleash some information soon, and it finally happened. She finally put that lawsuit out. All right. So, hey, everyone. If you already in here, please give the video a thumbs up. And yeah, so let's just read more details about this in regards to what exactly happened, and, and how it happened, and, how all this, got to this point. All right, all right, all right. So, in an article by Page Six, it says that former star of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene Leakes, sued the companies behind the show on Wednesday, alleging that they fostered and tolerated a hostile and racist work environment. The lawsuit filed on federal court in Atlanta says Leakes, who is Black, complained to executives about years of racist remarks from fellow housewives Kim Zolciak Biermann, who is white, but only Leakes suffered consequences. So you guys remember Kim Zolciak a few seasons back? She was on the show, and, her and Nene used to go back at it. So this lawsuit actually, Nene has been possibly keeping receipts, and I guess she waited until, she gathered everything, um, some more evidence to kind of back up this claim. So it looks like she made it happen. So it names as defendants NBC, Universal, Bravo production companies, True Entertainment, and Truly Original, executives from companies, and housewives, executive producer Andy Cohen, but not Zolciak Biermann. So these are the companies that Nene sued. However, she did not sue Kim. So maybe Kim just doesn't have the coin at this point, so that could possibly be it. But her name is not, attached to the lawsuit. NBC, Bravo, and True foster a corporate and workplace culture in which racially insensitive and inappropriate behavior is tolerated, if not encouraged, the suit says. Emails sent to representatives of the defendants and Zolciak Biermann seeking comment were not immediately returned to the Associated Press. Leakes 54, a TV personality and actor whose legal name is Lenethia Monique Leakes, spent several seasons as one of the central stars of the Real Housewives of Atlanta between 2008 and 2020. It alleges that during the first season, which aired in 2008, the cast was planning to attend a barbecue, and housewife Kim Zolciak Biermann responded to the idea with words to the effect of, "I don't want to sit around with Nene and eat chicken." The suit says the statement perpetuated an offensive stereotype about African Americans. The suit says in 2012, during the fifth season, Zodiac Bierman made racially offensive and stereotypical comments about the new home of housewife Candy Burris, calling her neighborhood a ghetto and perpetuating a racial stereotype and offensive comment about whether Burris needed a swimming pool. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I remember that season when Kim actually made that comment. I remember she was saying she was scared to actually come out of Candy's neighborhood because because she felt like it wasn't the type of neighborhood that she sees herself in. I remember that particular episode real well. And I remember Candy saying that, she was, if she, just because of that, she was no longer invited, to her home. So I remember that. The same year, the suit says Zodiac Bierman used the N word to refer to Leaks and other of the housewives after a dispute with them. The suit alleges Zodiac Bierman falsely implied that Leaks used drugs and called her home a roach nest. And I know you guys remember when Nene, I believe it was Nene's home when Greg, R.I.P. Greg, Brielle, which is Kim's daughter, went over to Nene's. I think that they were over Nene's house, and somehow Brielle got into, of course, in Nene's home, and I guess she saw a roach moving around, and she decided to video it. I remember that particular episode, and she videoed it and she showed it to Kim, and Kim sent it to all the ladies, and of course Nene was not having it. And that was also that particular season where her and Greg dressed up an exterminator to, I believe it was was it a Halloween party or some sort of party that was had, and they dressed up basically kind of they're just waiting to what Kim said. So I remember that particular season. Now the suit says after Lee's complaint to executives overseeing the show, they did not terminate their relationship with Zodiac Bierman, nor take any other meaningful accusation to put on end to her racially offensive behavior. And if anything, rewarded her by giving her her own spinoff show. And you guys remember Kim's spinoff show? So basically, nothing happened to Kim after Mimi, went to them, and in regards to, the racial comments and, offensive, slurs that was being made, and, nothing happened to Kim, and they end up giving Kim, her own spinoff show. I remember that. I remember Kim, don't be tardy for the party. And remember what happened with her and Candy, with the whole tardy for the party. Candy helped her, with that song. And, she basically didn't give Candy the monetary benefits that she deserved from that song. So I remember that very well. So Nene could possibly have a case here. So, all right. From the day the series began filming, Nene was the target of systematic racism from co-star Kim Zodiac Bierman, which was tolerated by Bravo executive producer Andy Cohen and other executives. Lee's lawyer David DeRupertis said in a statement. Joe Huckabee, another Lee's attorney, said via email that not a day goes by that Nene doesn't wake up with an onslaught of overwhelming emotions as a direct result of these unfortunate and avoidable occurrences. Wow. So it looks like Nene was actually going through some things, possibly with, mental health wise. She was, going through a lot. So again, Nene may have a case here. The lawsuit alleges that her complaints of racism led in part to Leaks being forced off the show in 2020 before its 13th season. The suit says Leaks' negotiations from the season came as the Black Lives Matter movement was gaining a major momentum, with Leaks a vocal supporter. Executives sought to sideline Leaks from talking about the cause, keeping her off early episodes in which the housewives would address BLM, the suit alleges. As the Black Lives Matter movement swept our nation, Ms. Leaks, Bravo's historically most successful Black female talent, should have been embraced by NBC, Bravo, and True, the suit says. Instead, NBC, Bravo, and True forced her out of the house she built, denying her a regular role. The suit alleges that the defendant's actions violate federal employment and anti discrimination law and seeks monetary damages to be determined at trial. All right. So, yes, that was it for this article. Oh my goodness. So, Nene Leakes again has finally done it. And y'all, guess where Nene Leakes is at? Nene Leakes is traveling the world. She is like currently in Ghana with her boyfriend Yoni. So, while she put out this lawsuit, she's just out and about, traveling the world. So, looks like she's been putting in work. Looks like she definitely did it. And so let's just see where this goes. Do you guys actually think Nene has a case? Because based on the article, these are evidences that really started from seasons back. So it looks like she's been collecting evidence, and the fact that the article also mentioned that nothing was done in regards to this, and it seems like all her allegations that was being made in regards to racial slurs and just some racism going on the show, especially with Kim. Like nothing happened. Nene was basically the target. All the consequences that happened from that was all Nene. Like Nene never got favor from all of this. And I remember Kim did, even with all of that, I remember Kim used to walk off the set. Basically, Kim used to literally own the show. Like she literally used to do whatever she wanted. She would come as she pleased. And again, like I mentioned earlier with the whole Candy thing, when Candy helped Kim with Tardy for the Party, Candy was literally crying her heart out, and Kim basically did not give her the money that she deserved from her hard work that she put in to help Kim with that song. So again, that is also some claims that I feel like Nene may be onto something. Like she may end up, maybe winning this case, because on top of that, Nene, it claims that Nene also was going through a lot. It really didn't go in depth, but in terms of like maybe emotional, like maybe some emotional issues she was going through with, what happened, throughout the whole entire seasons that she was on the show. So, hey, that's why I think that Nene possibly can have a case here. So, and I also have to add that for Nene, throughout the whole time that, that she alleged that, Bravo was, the whole systematic racism and, the stuff that she was going through. And she still was on Twitter and she was still tweeting. And she never, took her foot off of this. Like she kept on going, even when no one really wanted to hear her. She was still going. She was basically was just collecting evidence until she felt like it was time to just let it all out. So it kind of tells me that Nene may, win this, because she still didn't let nothing go. She was still on it. She was still, still letting people know, like, she was treated unfair, and like there was actually racism that was taking place on the show. So that's why I think that Nene has a case here, because she didn't just say, oh, there was systematic racism and she just let it go. She was still, tweeting about it. She was still putting it on her Instagram, support Black women. And then, she put on her bio on Instagram, blacklisted. So she kept all that going. So she just wasn't talking. She was actually making moves, behind the scenes. She was making moves, which we said on our last video that it could possibly be that, Nene is doing some back work with this, because she can't just continue to tweet and she's not really doing anything and she's not really saying anything. So I'm happy that, Nene was able to, go forth with this. I really want to see how this ends out in terms of, whether or not they're going to throw away the case, or whether or not, this is, this will actually be, Bravo will eventually be sued, and all the other um, companies that was mentioned in this. So I don't know, guys. What do y'all think? What are your thoughts on this? I feel like Nene again has a case with this. Like I mentioned, the evidence that she has from seasons ago, and the fact that she never left never left the claims. She was always like, basically she built her evidence. When she said that, she experienced systematic racism, she always kept to her words and she went forward until now. And basically all the evidence that she provided was from when she was starting on the show until she left the show. So that's why I feel like she definitely has a chance with this lawsuit. But let's see, let's see how this happens. Let's see if Bravo responds and all the other companies mentioned in this. But hey, I'm here for it. Of course, we're going to keep you guys updated. And yeah, but that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoy the live. It was just a quick live to give you guys an update. If you did not watch our previous videos, please watch it, because again, we talked about this and now it's actually happening. So yeah. All right. So until next time, peace, love, and blessings.